What is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today. Hey everybody, Jonathan here, aka Mini Superheroes Today, and today is my first ever Q&A here on my YouTube channel. So for those just now getting into the mix, how this works is every Sunday there's going to be a thread posted on the Mini Superheroes Today subreddit, and you can go there and you can ask a question, and then I'm going to cut them off into little slivers like these, and put them in this LEGO Pick-a-Brick cup, because what the heck are you supposed to do with these after you use them for bricks? So I'm going to use it in here, and I'm going to pick out some questions and answer them for you guys here on the channel. So if your question does not get answered this week, the questions that are in here now will stay next week, and you can ask more questions every week in the thread, and they'll just get added to the cup. So the plan is to answer every question eventually, but, you know, I don't want to sit here, and you guys don't want to watch me talk for hours on end, so we'll break it up, and I'm going to do a new video every Wednesday. So instead of me blabbering on, how about if I answer my first question that I picked here from the cup? So let's see what we've got. So this question comes from It's Mad Maxwell 26 on Reddit, of course. And he says, in one of your videos, I saw you took a picture with Charlie Cox from Daredevil on Netflix. How did you meet him, and how were you able to meet other celebrities from the Marvel movies or show? So, thanks for that question, and this will be fun to talk about. So, I met Charlie Cox at a Comic-Con in, I don't know, I want to say maybe 2015, 2016 in St. Louis here in the USA, St. Louis, Missouri, and it was at a Wizard World Comic-Con, so you can see the photo right here. But he was super nice, he was really cool, and they had a lot of guests there that year, but he's the only one that I met that time. But I've actually had the fortune of meeting a lot of Marvel people and celebrities and whatnot. I was at a talk in LA with Joe Russo, one of the directors of Avengers Endgame and Infinity War, Civil War, all of those great movies, and I got to meet him briefly there. I met Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth at the same time, as you can see in this photo, and that was really cool, but I don't want to get into that story because I think somebody should ask, what was it like to meet Cap and Thor at the same time? I think somebody should ask, so if you want to be that person, drop it in here. So in any case, yeah, really fun. And who else have I met? I was at the Ant-Man and the Wasp premiere in LA, so I met, like, Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly. I didn't, like, you know, sit down and play Oprah and, like, talk with them, but they signed some stuff for me there, so that was cool. But yeah, so that brings me to a close on that question. Thanks for asking it. All right, let's get another one going here. What do we got? This says, what is your favorite and least favorite themes? What do you think of Ninjago, Nexo Knights, and Hidden Side? And this was asked by Wax Echo. So I'm definitely going to have to break this down because there's several questions here. So what is your favorite and least favorite themes? Needless to say, here on my channel, some of my favorite themes, of course, are LEGO superheroes, particularly Marvel. LEGO Indiana Jones is probably like my most nostalgic one. I like LEGO Ideas a lot because it got us the Yellow Submarine, which is one of my favorite LEGO sets because the Beatles were made into LEGO. But other themes, yeah, I mean, I think that those are some of my favorite superheroes, ideas, things like that. City is kind of cool, but, you know, gets a little redundant. Ghostbusters, if that counts. But yeah, those are some of my favorites. Some of my least favorites, I mean, you know, like Friends, you know, because it's not for me. I'm not their core demographic for LEGO Friends. What else don't I like? I mean, it's hard to say what I don't like. It's just I don't buy those sets, you know? So, I don't know. But what do you think of Ninjago? Ninjago's okay. I watched some of the first season and didn't really get into it. I feel like I might be past the age demographic of getting into it. But Nexo Knights, same thing. Never really got into it. But the sets were kind of cool. Some cool pieces there. And Hidden Side. So far, so good. I like Hidden Side. The app is kind of fun, but I'm not much of a gamer, so, you know, Hidden Side just, it's cool. The sets are cool. Comes with a lot of great pieces, but I just haven't gotten into, like, the app yet. But maybe I will. We'll see. So, all right, how about if we answer another question here? What do we got this time? Do you like Queen? And if so, what song? Asked by One Man Animations. So, I like Queen. Queen is okay. Not one of my favorite bands, but, you know, Bohemian Rhapsody is an amazing song. Crazy Little Thing Called Love is really cool. Yeah, so Queen's cool. All right, more questions. Let's see here. Are you married or even dating as of now? Asks Horsak Panpaw. I hope I got that right. But I'm not married. Not married, and I'm actually not dating anybody right now either. I kind of have a lot of stuff going on personally, like, you know, my music career. My album's about to come out next month, and of course I've got this going on. I've got, you know, full-time job, so, you know, if I meet a girl that can put up with all of this Lego stuff and can put up with my dad jokes and likes music and all of that, you know, never know what'll happen. But right now I'm perfectly happy. You know, no complaints. Question time. Let's do this. Let's see. Will you make another song because the girl next door was really, really good? By the way, you have an amazing voice. From Jack Bricks. Well, thank you, Jack Bricks. That's very kind of you. And I do have a new song coming out. It comes out this Friday, so it's Wednesday right now, so like 48 hours. It's really cool. It's called Isabella. There will be a music video for it, and you can check it out on my music YouTube channel, which I'll link right here in a card and be in the description and all that fun stuff. But it really means a lot to me when you guys also support my music channel. Of course, I don't expect you to, but, you know, for those of you that go above and beyond to check out my music, I just want to say thank you. That really means a lot. Questions on the move. I think I'm going to do like 2 more of these, and then we'll call it a day till next week. But let's see what we've got right now. So this comes in from Iron Tie 17, and it says, what Marvel superhero would you like to see in an official set? Well, isn't that a great question? I would really like to see a classic comic book Hawkeye. Classic comic book Black Panther would be really cool. Classic Scarlet Witch from the comics. Classic Quicksilver from the comics. But, actually, forget all of those. If I could get one Marvel Comics character to appear in a LEGO Marvel set, it would be Comics Ant-Man with the classic helmet. Oh my god. I'm a huge Ant-Man fan. He's my favorite superhero. Even in the comics, Hank Pym is my favorite superhero. Fun fact. Hope nobody asked that in here. Because I just answered it. But, yeah, I would love to get a comic-accurate Ant-Man with the, you know, antennas on the helmet. God, that would be so cool. So, that would be my one pick. And speaking of picks, how about if I pick out another question? What do you say? Whoa, this one's a big question. So it says, hey, Mini Superheroes Today. I just want to tell you that I think you inspire a lot of your viewers to pursue their imagination with your enthusiasm. Thank you. It says, thank you and keep up the great work. Masterman13535. Well, that wasn't exactly a question, so it snuck its way in here, but thank you. That's very, very kind of you. And, you know, that's really my goal of this channel, guys. We are all LEGO fans, and it's cool that this can bring us together, and we can talk about superheroes and LEGO stuff, and just, I love it. So, thank you guys. If you're watching this, you're a cut above the rest, and, thank you. I really genuinely do appreciate your support here on my channel and helping my dreams come true with having this big YouTube channel. It's really cool. So, thank you. But, since that wasn't a question, I'm going to answer some more questions. So, what does this say? What inspired you to make your channel and why did you make it? From The Catchable Rope. Well, this is a timely way to get this question because I was just saying thank you for helping my channel become what it is. So, actually, I need to read that question again. I already forgot what it was, sort of. So, what inspired you to make your channel? I started Mini Superheroes Today over on Instagram back in 2015. I was a freshman in college, and I had like 7 or 8 Lego figures on my desk, and I just thought, hey, how funny would it be to take some pictures of them and put them on Instagram? So, I just had a white sheet of paper, a lamp on my desk in college, and I just started taking pictures. And I've been uploading pictures on Instagram daily since then. And, you know, I'm very entrepreneurial minded. And, you know, I wanted to think like, hey, how can I grow this out beyond what I already have? And YouTube seemed like a great step. And things just kind of, well, I don't, actually, that's a lie. I was going to say things kind of took off from there, but that would be a lie. I started on YouTube, I think, around, like, 2017, like, January of 2017 or so, and my first videos didn't get a lot of views, and this should be inspirational for those of you who might have smaller channels or want to grow a big channel, like this one has become, and which I'm super grateful for. But my first videos did not get a lot of views. I mean, I would be lucky to get 100 views on some stuff, and even then, I didn't get that many views. So, and I was having trouble getting people to come from Instagram over to YouTube, so it just didn't happen for a long time. And then I covered some news on YouTube. This was way back before, like, Infinity War even, and there was some poster that LEGO tweeted out for like the 10th anniversary of Marvel, and it was our first look at like a LEGO Wasp, a LEGO Wong, a LEGO White Wolf, and I just made a quick little YouTube video saying like, hey everybody, here's our first look at, you know, these Marvel characters, and it really blew up. It got a couple of thousand views, and you know, I know my videos tend to get more views than they used to, but I was like amazed. I was like, whoa, this has like 1,200 views in a day, you know, and I was just really blown away, and I started to think like, hey, maybe this YouTube thing could happen. So I started to think about what could make my channel unique, and you know, I realized that on Instagram I was making like a lot of purist customs, and people would ask like, hey, how did you make that Nebula? Or hey, how did you make your Star-Lord? Like, what pieces did you use? So I thought, well, you know, instead of having to type it out every single time to everybody, what if I just made YouTube videos and then I could send those links to people when they ask? And then, you know, that could help grow a YouTube channel, that could help me find new fans on YouTube, like the beautiful people watching this right now. And it ended up working out. Here we are, as of this video, like 23,000 subscribers. So amazing. So, yeah, that's really how the channel started and everything, and I'm very grateful for the journey so far. It's been really amazing, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Even if it does get a little, you know, it's a full-time job. It really is. You know, you gotta make videos when you're tired. You gotta make videos late at night. You gotta get up early to cover news. So, you know, but I'm grateful. I wouldn't trade it for anything, and I'm very, very grateful to have you guys along for the ride. And to that point, I'm going to answer this one final question, and then we are going to zoom out for the day. So, thank you so much to everybody who has tuned in. This has been really fun, and like I said, you know, ask your questions on the Reddit thread that'll go up on Sunday, and your questions will get put in this bin, and I'll answer more next week. So, CNH Plays asks, how many customs have you made, and which 3 are at the top of your list? Wow, well that is crazy. So, I have made, as of this video, I think I have like 450 YouTube videos or something like that, and I would reckon that probably at least half to 60% of those are custom videos. So, you cut 450 in half. That's like over 200 customs, and that's just the ones I've made videos on. You know, sometimes you just change the hands out or like the arms, and it's not worth making a whole video over. So, pretty crazy to think like over 200 LEGO Purist customs. But, sorry, I'm yawning, guys. Remember I was just saying, like, it gets tiring, and, you know, I'm filming this somewhat late in the day, so I apologize for yawning there. But, yeah, my top 3 would definitely be my original Infinity War Thor and my Infinity War Star-Lord. The reason being is those are 2 of the customs that really launched my channel. You know, that Thor got, you know, like 100,000 views. Crazy. And the Star-Lord one got a lot too. Not as many as the Thor, but it really helped perpetuate the momentum that kept my channel going even to this day, honestly. So, those ones are up there. And then my Ant-Man custom. Not because of Ant-Man bias, but I used the Space Batman head underneath the Ant-Man helmet that had the open mouth. And, you know, not to brag on myself, but I thought that that was a pretty ingenious thing. And I started doing that right around that time that Space Batman helmet came out in LEGO. I think that was like 2016. Yeah. Sorry about all this yawning, guys. I'm phasing out here. But, yeah, so those are my top 3, and because I'm yawning and all of that, I am going to close this down. A lot of other YouTube people might edit out the yawns and stuff, but not me. I want you to get the authentic version of myself. So, thank you guys for all of these beautiful questions. Needless to say, there are a lot of questions still left to be answered, and they will be answered in addition to the questions you ask this week on the thread, and I will look forward to answering these questions every week for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to drop those questions on the Reddit thread. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, but if you've been watching this for nearly 15 minutes, chances are you're already subscribed. But anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video. If you liked what you saw and you liked what you heard, feel free to click that subscribe button for more LEGO content coming in the near future. So, thanks for tuning in to today's video, and until next time, build on.